I would say definitely buy this shoe over the Hoka Speed Goat if you're considering that to be a competition. Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of Shoe Eating Monster. Reporting to you live, it is me and our friend Chewy. We are here today to talk to you about a shoe review. We have not done a shoe review for a little bit, but before we get into the shoe review, hello, I'm Julianna, your thrifty running friend, and also your favorite local shoe eating monster. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way every time we have a new video or a new podcast come out, you can be notified first. And you too can eat up some shoes. Nom 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 nom. So this week we are doing a 50-mile review of the Saucony Xodus Ultra 1. And this is a pair of shoes that I did buy used. So this is one of our Second Chance Shoe Society members, which just means that I have purchased this shoe on a used shoe website and I'm giving it a second life, bringing it to the Julianna Coughlin slaughterhouse of shoes. I am going to be giving you my review of the shoe after 50 miles and giving you a review of a shoe that I bought used. Hooray! We love that. Okay, into the review. Okay, so here we have the Saucony Xodus Ultra 1. They are currently out with the Xodus Ultra 4. So this is a back model of the shoe. And this is a shoe that I did purchase used. And this is a shoe that I purchased for $40 on Mercari. And if you would like to buy a brand new pair of these shoes, not used, they are actually going for around $70 on Amazon currently as of the year of our Lord 2025. And by our Lord, I mean Lord Voldemort. Thank you so much for asking. Now, this is a shoe that is specifically targeted towards ultra marathon running, hence the Xodus Ultra, or just longer distances on the trail. It is a shoe that is meant specifically for trail running. It does have like the nice like toe bumper here in the front. It also has these really great lugs that are on the bottom. I believe these are 4mm lugs in the kind of little chevron / triangle pattern, and it has Saucony's Power Track grip on the bottom, which isn't quite Vibram, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And it also has the two different foams in it. We have the Power Run PB, and there's another foam in here too, but I can't remember. I think it's just Power Run and Power Run PB. But it also does have a really great insole in it. And also, I will note that Saucony actually writes this in their shoes, but it has a 6mm drop to this shoe. It has a really nice tongue to it as well. So it has this really nice, like kind of soft, squishy tongue, which is really enjoyable. And I would say that for a shoe that could be a little bit more narrow, it definitely is on the slightly wider side in the toe box area, which is really, really, really nice. This is a shoe that doesn't have the latest technology in it, but I think it has really good technology in it. I am a really big fan of the Power Run PB that Saucony puts out, and also the Power Run foam, which is this stuff right here. This right here is the foam in the shoe. Ta-da! I really like this foam because I find it to be decently durable, if not very durable. And also, it's a foam that kind of softens up with your feet and then reforms if you give it time to like decompress really well. There are certain foams that just don't decompress really well, which just mean the foam just kind of goes back to its original shape, and the Hoka foams are definitely that. So, some of you might have seen my episode with Dave McGilvery where I interviewed him and he told me he ran across the United States in only Hokas, and I said, "How is that even physically possible?" But that being said, I really love the foam, the Power Run foam from Saucony, the Power Run PB, because it does decompress. And I find that this shoe softens up to like a little bit more of a just like pleasantly squishy level after like about an hour or after your feet kind of heated up for a little bit, but then it goes right back to where it was. And it's like a nice kind of snappy but also soft foam. It's not overly soft in any capacity. And with the combination of the rock plate that's built into the front of the shoe, definitely it's a nice setup. It's a nice setup for this shoe. And like I said, I find this foam very durable. But let's look at the bottom of the shoe so we can see how I've really ran through these shoes specifically. So for all you running shoe sickos out here you go. This is the bottom of my bad foot that I kind of dig into at an incline. So let's see what those lugs are looking like. And right now I have a little over 50 miles on these shoes. And honestly, because me and Ben did some running on roads today because Ben's trying to up his mileage a little bit because he's running a 100-miler. So we'll put that on paper here or on video. I would say that these are actually a fairly durable shoe. I think between the fact that the foam decompresses and doesn't like stay compressed, and you can utilize this shoe for, I would say this feels like an appropriately ultra marathon shoe to me. The name doesn't seem like it's out of place at all. So the foam seems very durable. I run in the Power Run PB before. I really like it. And the regular Power Run, and I really like it. And I find it to be a very durable foam. Also, the lugs, even with some decent trail and road running, are still in like pretty good shape for the most part. So, I mean, I would personally give this at least like I would venture to say as of 50 miles, like an 8 out of 10 out of durability. And again, this is a shoe that I purchased actually pretty much brand new. Like this was an untouched shoe, and I could tell by the dirt level and everything too. Plus, look at this fire color here. I pretty much purchased this brand new, but on Mercari, a used shoe site, and I was able to purchase it for $40. But like I said, this shoe actually is going, because it is a back model, is actually going for about $70 over on Amazon. And I mean, honestly, I would say that this is a fabulous buy for $70. If I was going to run some more trail ultras, which I hopefully will be, I would definitely throw this into the rotation. This is going to find a permanent place in my shoe rotation for trails for sure. And especially compared to what a lot of shoe review sites have said that the direct competition for this shoe is, which is the Hoka Speed Goat, which is definitely a very popular shoe. But most of you will probably know that that landed on my least durable shoes of 2024 list. And I think that shoe is just like, it compresses so quickly and doesn't decompress, whereas this foam compresses and it decompresses very efficiently. So I would say definitely buy this shoe over the Hoka Speed Goat if you're considering that to be its competition. The only thing that the Hoka Speed Goat has over the Xodus Ultra from Saucony, which is this shoe, is that the Hoka shoe has the Vibram outsole to it. So it's a little bit more grippy. But again, I've not found any problems with the grips on the bottom of these. So I don't know. You can do what you want. You can be trendy and do a Hoka, or you can be more durable and you can pick the Saucony Xodus Ultra 1. I would highly recommend this shoe, and I think that is a great option if you are looking to round out like an ultra marathon or a regular marathon or just a regular trail running rotation, or if you just want a trail running shoe that can pretty much do it all and is 100% worth the $70-ish price tag. This is your gal right here. She's killing it. She's out on these streets just really letting you know that, hey, this is what's going on up here. And Saucony, this is a nice shoe. I can stand behind this one. And that is it, you guys, for this episode of Shoe Eating Monster. Don't forget to join us next week on our Shoe Eating Monster Saturdays episodes. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also leave us a 5-star rating and review if you're over on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcasting platform. Everything is a huge help. And I personally, and Chewy also, really appreciate every little positive thing we can get and your help and your support. And it's very, 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 very much so appreciated. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Shoe Eating Monster. And we will see you guys next time on the next episode of Runna and the next episode of Shoe Eating Monster. Nom 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 nom. Chewy's manners are not always the best, but he's trying. He's trying. Right, Chewy? Thank you for listening to this episode of Runna. This podcast is edited, hosted, and produced by me, Julianna Coughlin. Brought to you in part by the Falmouth Running Club and the Falmouth Community TV station. If you'd like to connect with us, you can find us on Instagram and on TikTok at RunnaPod, and you can send us an email at runnapod@gmail.com. And our original theme music was brought to you by the one and the only wonderful Jeffrey Hutton. And keep up the great work. I'm proud of you.